If you're feeling good, let me hear you say yeah. Say yeah. Say yeah. Shoot, yeah.
What's going on, you guys? I am here for another video. We are actually going to do two videos in one because it's the same artist. June's Diary. Yeah, I haven't really done that much of June's Diary. Like, actually, no. Within like the last couple of months, I did do their song Way Off, even though it was way late. But I did react to their song, so I'm gonna put it somewhere up there, you know? I'm gonna put it somewhere up there so you guys can see that. And yeah, so if you want to see like my original reaction to Way Off, I'll link it. And also I'll also link the EP, the All of Us EP, because since I'm also doing Have You Ever, the live session of Have You Ever, I'm also gonna put that in the description too, or not in the description. I'm gonna put it in the banner, so that you guys can check that one out as well. Because I actually had a lot of great things to say about the EP. The EP was really good. I just wish that we got something else in this last year. We really didn't get anything else but like a single and like a music video. So yeah, I mean, let's hopefully 2021 brings us some more, you know? Anyway, let's see here. First, we're gonna listen to or watch Way Off. And let's see if I actually, because I haven't listened to Way Off in a minute. But I also haven't seen them live in a while. Okay. Come on. I love the outfits. They always look so good. Go ahead. You know, every single time Ashley sings, I have to pause it for a minute to catch my breath because she be doing too much. Okay. Come on, Bree. Why you gotta do this to me, baby? Why she now see, and then Brianna comes with the long ass runs. I'll be learning from her, because if you actually watch like my cover that I did and also my resume thing, like I'd be holding these notes out and I'd be doing these long ass runs and I don't know why and I don't know where it came from, but I feel like Brie is also somebody who has influenced me that way. Crystal had to be the odd one out wearing blue, right? Go ahead. God, I love that they're giving Gabby more. And we have the same haircut. Not really. Hers is better than mine because it's actually been shaped up. Back to Brie. Go ahead. Go ahead. I love that feet off. Go ahead. It's like handing off the baton. Here's the one issue that I do have, because okay, for Christmas, my mom got me my own cordless mic. The first thing that I'm going to do with this cordless mic before I get up on any stage is get me a pop filter to put over it, like, you know, the foam piece, okay? Because I don't want to be hearing and breaths and in the microphone. Like, I think it takes away from it a little bit, especially when you're somebody who actually does enunciate your consonant sounds and stuff like I do. My S's and my T's and my P's, everything is super enunciated. And when you're in a microphone like that, if you're like up close like this, maybe if not, if you sing back here, but if you're singing here, like it's very noticeable. Like I keep on hearing it, like and it's not. It's more on a sound, like an engineering side of things, and a sound thing rather than a technique thing. Like, because they're doing amazing. Like it has nothing to do with June's Diary themselves and the way that they sing. Go ahead. You hear that like slight crack? It looks so cute. I like how like there are different variations of like pretty much the same outfit. That's kind of how like a lot of like girl groups do. Like it won't be like right on point. It'll be different variations of the same like styled outfit. Like it'll be it'll be styled differently, but it'll be like the same outfit. And it accents their body really well. Like I like that too. Like I don't just be paying attention to the music. I do be paying attention to what the visuals are serving us too. Ashley, like that body, like the bodysuit piece thing, that works perfectly for her body because she's a very curvy frame. So it shows off her curves. It's been a second since I watched a live performance of June's Diary. So like there's not a lot for me to really go off on, like to really go off from. I don't have anything to really compare it to, but they are like the only artists that I've gone to see within the past couple of years, because they're literally the last artist that I went to see like perform has been June's Diary, but that was back in like 2018. So it put that into perspective. Well, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to Have You Ever. Now this song, when I first heard this song, it made me cry. I think it made me tear up a little bit because it really does talk about being in a relationship that's no good for you and how you really do need to like think about leaving. All right. And 3, 2, 1.
I know you love him, but nobody deserves to be treated this way.
Leave him alone. Yeah. Oh, I'm singing along. I'm sorry.
I know what you got to say.
Come on.
Tomorrow is gonna be better than today. Yeah. Yesterday I was in love with someone who hurt me, who didn't deserve me. No. But I keep running back to someone in my past that I wish I never had. No.
Yes, Ashley.
I know what you got to say.
I knew she was about to point.
You could do better, yeah. Shit, I wish I knew better, yeah. Yeah. I know what you about to say. You can move on. But you ain't that strong. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of?
This is so powerful.
Have you ever?
Come on. Come on, run.
Yeah.
Yes.
I bet you ain't know that I've been with someone who hurt me, who left and deserted me. Yeah. Everybody always came right back until I left his ass. Best decision I ever had.
Come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Yes, Bree.
I know what you're about to say. You could do better, yeah. Shit, I wish I knew better, yeah.
Go ahead, Gabby.
That you can go from A to B. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of? Scared of. Have you ever been in love with someone that you're scared of?
Hold those harmonies together, Shy.
Have you ever wanted to cry when you
No, I know Brie is not crying. Please stop. Don't do that.
ain't got to lie? It's okay, I got you taken. You ain't
Brie is crying.
Have you ever loved somebody hurting you? Have you ever? Oh, have you ever? Have you ever?
Y'all can't do that to me. Oh. I'm sorry. Because that actually made me like tear up a little bit. So I follow them heavily on social media. So anything that they post, I know about. You know, I every single one of the girls, I follow them. When they're releasing like, you know, because Cheyenne, she went through her thing where she was releasing a lot of like solo music this year, and I was appreciating it, the bops. But like the one thing that I noticed about like Brianna is that she is almost always posting with her boyfriend, and they even have a TikTok together. They do like little cute little couple videos and stuff. But what it really kind of messed with my head a little bit is the fact that of everybody in the group, she's the one that started crying. And I just hope, and I'm not putting that out there, I just hope that, you know, it's not a facade. I really do hope that like it maybe just stirred up like old emotions in her, maybe from a previous relationship, because she's been with the same guy for years at this point. Like since we first met her, she's been with the same guy. So we're talking like 4 years plus. Like we met her in 2016 when Chasing Destiny came out. And she was dating that guy then. So I'm just hoping like, you know, the relationship is actually in a good place. To me, like everybody else, you know, it was a very emotional performance. Yeah. And you could get caught up in it. I've never been in a situation like that. I've never been in a relationship like that where it's like abusive and draining and stuff. I've never been in that, but I know people who have. And when I listened to Have You Ever, it did stir up kind of those type of emotions of when I like, because the song itself is really about you talking to your friend about their situation, how you see how it's kind of draining them and how it's, you know, abusive and everything else, and you want them to get out, and this is like your plea to them. So maybe she's thinking about a friend of hers that's in that situation. I'm not going to jump to that conclusion because I don't know her personally. Yes, I've met her, but what is one meeting? You know, it's not like we sat down at a cafe or something and had conversation over like coffee. Like we've never sat down and had a conversation. I literally said like 3 things to her, and then she said thank you and I love you too and all that stuff. Like that's all she said to me, but she probably doesn't even remember that. You know, she probably doesn't even remember when we met because it was a few years ago now. But that's the thing, like I don't want to jump to that conclusion, but it really did kind of hit me a little bit when she started crying, because I'm like, I like, are you okay, girl? Like you get wrapped up in a performance though. When you really are somebody who connects to your music, you can get wrapped up in a performance, even if it is something that you're not currently going through, because there are songs that I listen. And that's the thing too, like I want to operate under the umbrella of, hey, there are multiple spectrums, like there's multiple sides to the spectrum here. There's like opposite ends. There's different ways to think. There's different ways to interpret what happens when someone performs. And I've been wrapped up in performances before where I've sang songs that weren't even mine, and I get wrapped up and I actually start to cry because you really do connect with what the song is talking about. And that's really honestly what a true performer is, like someone who actually is able to connect to music, even if it's not their own. Someone who's a true music listener, someone who is really in touch with the way that they feel when they hear specific kinds of music or a certain song or certain lyrics. So you know, it definitely evoked some kind of emotion. I was just throwing that out there because I was a little bit worried, a little concerned. But it probably isn't a cause for concern at all. You know, it's probably just her getting wrapped up in the heaviness of the song, because the song is very heavy. The song is literally talking about an abusive relationship and how, you know, it may be difficult for someone to get out, but you as a friend of someone who's going through that can be like kind of their ladder, their lifeline. You know what I mean? And that's that on that. This performance though, like the two were really, really good, but I really did like the Have You Ever. Um, it resonates with a lot of people. I really went into a lot of detail. I'm probably gonna cut out majority of the things that I said. It really kind of shocked me a little bit to see the way that she kind of broke down, but I really do like seeing the togetherness, the sisterhood, and the way that they came together and they you know held her. And that's also another thing, like the fact that they really came together and held her, and they really showed that, like, I really just don't know. It really kind of it caught me off guard. And that's the reason why I'm talking so much about it, more so than the vocals in it, because we already know the vocals are on point. Like, what? And then that's the thing too. Brianna was serving the vocals like nobody's, like, she was giving us Mary J. Keisha Cole with the way that her vocals were given. Like, she was giving us those type of vocals. I'm not saying that she was singing like that. Like, she was giving us heartache and pain in the way that she was singing. And that's why I was just like, I hope that this is not hitting home for you right now. But anyway, that's all I really have to say about the performances. They were really, really good. And I really do miss June's Diary. I really hope that they do something this year, because it's been so like spread out. You know what I mean? Like, we got them in like 2015, 2016. I think it was 2016. We got them in 2016. They didn't release much of anything until 2018. And then this year, it was nothing. Like, we got a single. I was just like, okay, all right, I guess. But I really would like to see more from them. I know it's a little bit difficult, especially because of the fact that they are 100% independent. So they don't really have the backing of a label anymore. And even when they did, they really weren't that much help anyway. So the fact that they're independent right now, it does hurt them a little bit. But I think that it really allows for them to be more authentic. You know, so when we get this is music that they themselves have written and been like, had a like huge hand in the production of, and all that stuff, and they approved it. You know what I mean? I'm glad that Frank Gatson is still working with them, because at least they do still have like some type of enter into the music industry. At least they're not completely on the outside. They are kind of on the inside, and they do get recognized by big celebrity, big names and stuff on a regular basis. So hopefully we can see more of June's Diary, because between them and Good Girl, and I'm gonna get on 3 in my next video that I'm about to do, with the McLean sisters. The 3 of them, those groups can be really, really big, and we can literally have them out there doing doing absolutely everything, glamour as well. These groups are so talented, but they never really got a chance to shine. I need for the rest of us to get it together and see them for how talented they are. I'm just saying. So that way that they can actually make it to mainstream, because it's been a second since a girl group has been. We have Little Mix, and that's pretty much it. But then Little Mix is not even American, so I can't even include them. I'm talking American girl groups. American girl groups. What? There's literally a space there for an American girl group to be out here doing the work. They're doing the work, but they're just not getting recognized, and I don't know why. We need to share them out more. Share them on your side. You people who are watching them, who are influencers and stuff, you need to share their videos. Don't just say, oh, great job, comment on because one comment is not going to do anything under their video. You need to share it onto your story, onto your, a post or whatever. This is how people get recognized more. I'm sick of the mess. June's Diary has the potential to be the greatest girl group that we have seen in like the last decade. I'm being serious. I am being 100% serious, because they have it. They have it. What are we doing wrong? But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. That's all. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. Make sure you're following my social media so you can have these updates on when I'm going to post next and just other things too. The music is also there. I'm going to also link my my cover down below. So you can like view that if you want to. I'm still coming into my own again. I lost my voice for quite some time and I'm finally getting it back now, and going out here and trying to promote myself as an artist, because that's what I am. First and foremost, I am someone who does music. Like, I'm a singer, I dance, I go out here, I perform. That's what I like to do more than anything else, like even more than the job I currently have, even more than YouTube. I like doing music, making music, singing. That's what I enjoy doing the most. So I want to share it with y'all. So definitely check that out for your viewing pleasure, listening pleasure, whatever have you. I hope everybody has a great day, okay? Stay safe and take care. Bye. Don't have a feeling, just let it show. A feeling so deep it comes with it.